Okay, now let's go through question number 3. Without using a calculator, find the value of a plus b plus c, for which this can be written as this. Okay, I will start off from square root 12 minus square root 6 over square root 15 plus square root 12. Okay, let me do it here. And I will write it one more time. Because I want to multiply by its conjugate. Okay, this is called rationalizing. So the conjugate of the denominator is square root 15 minus square root 12. So that will apply to the numerator as well. Square root 15, square root 12. So square root 15 minus square root 12 will be the conjugate of the denominator. Take note the denominator only. So this is my focus. So the conjugate of this is square root 15 minus 12. So this process is called rationalization. Alright, so numerator multiplied by numerator, denominator multiplied by denominator. Let's focus on the denominators first. Square root 15 plus square root 12 multiplied by square root 15 minus square root 12. It's a a plus b, a minus b case. So I'll get a square, which is this, minus b square, which is this, 12. Now, numerator, square root 12 times square root 15. When you multiply two square root, you can combine the number. So it's a bigger square root. Then 12 times 15 inside, you get 180. Square root 12 times negative square root 12 is negative 12. Negative square root 6 times square root 15 is negative square root 90. Negative square root 6 times negative square root 12 is positive square root 72. Denominator, again 15 minus 12 is the easier one to do. Now for the numerator, let's try to simplify these surds. Square root 80, what is the biggest square number I can think of in 180? What's the biggest square factor for 180? If you say 36, then you are correct. 36 multiplied by what? 5. Okay, 36 times 5 give me 180. So I rewrite into this. What about 90? What's the biggest square number? You have to think through the whole list of square number. Which is the biggest you can think of? The biggest square factor for 90. Yes, it is 9. So 9 times 10. What about 72? The largest square number you can think out of 72, I believe, will be 36. Because 36 times 2 give me 72. Okay? So for the biggest square number, to get a bigger square number, the other factor actually is quite small. For example, you see 5 is quite small. Then 2 is quite small. Because I want the biggest square factor, the other factor must be small. Right? Does it make sense to you? So now let's break this up. Okay, let's simplify it. Square root 36, very nice, is 6. So it's 6 square root 5 minus 12. Square root 9 is 3. 3 square root 10. Square root 36 again is 6. So 6 square root 2 over 3. Every single term divide by 3. Okay, every single term divide by 3, divide by 3, divide by 3, divide by 3, divide by 3. Because you are dividing the whole numerator by 3, denominator you get 1, numerator you divide by 3 you get 2 square root 5, you divide by 12 divided by 3 you get 4, this one you get 1, this one you get 2. So all in all, I get 2 square root 5 minus 4 minus square root 10 plus 2 square root 2. Since I'm dividing by 1, right, I don't have to write dividing by 1. Okay, so now let's go back to the question. I need to get this. So I need to rearrange the numbers that I can factorize out 2 I will put in front. So these 2 I will swap. I will swap the operation. I will arrange this way. 2 square root 5 plus 2 square root 2 minus 4 minus square root 10. I do some rearrangement. What's the reason? Because I compare with what the question wants. I compare and I rearrange this way so I can factorize out nicely to get what the question asks for. So compare with this. I can recognize that A is 5, B is 2, C is 10. Just compare. So A plus B plus C is 5 plus 2 plus 10 equals to 17. Okay.